It takes me down, pulls me down.
Now let's get it all in perspective. To all y'all enjoyment of summer.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the Chicago Bulls. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rodman is out there with Longley. Then there's Smooth. And it's Jordan on the wing. Paul passes to Longley. Pippen kicks to Paul. Clock at 6. Jordan dishes to Paul. Here's Rodman. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. So it's Toronto now. Freak kicks to Willis. Outside for Curry. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
On defense, Toronto. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Here's Paul after the Raptors pick up 2. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Shot is no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. There's Freak. And a miss there on the triple. On defense, the Raptors. Throws it up high. And Paul slams it in.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Rodman. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Paul kicks to Jordan. Paul outside. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
The rejection by Paul.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
He hits both from the stripe.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Raptors trail by 4. Curry kicks to Freak. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Good on the three-point shot. Freak's got 5 points so far.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And it's Pippen with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there. But that wasn't.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right. And caught the defense totally off guard.
And, guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile. More of a smile of relief.
Paul can't get it to go.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Poked away. Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. Here's Freak. Drill. hits the three-pointer. Freak's got 8 points.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Kicks it out to Paul. Right side Rodman. Back to Paul. And here's Jordan outside. Pass to Paul. It's Pippen on the wing. And again, Chicago. No good. Raptors trail by 4. Freak with it. He's picked up by Jordan. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And again, Toronto with the triple.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
.35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Freak. Davis kicks to Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Toronto.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And both free throws good from Freak.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
The drive by Paul, and it's blocked by Curry. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Paul for 3.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to...
Put your hands together for Go Dance Time.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Curry. Davis is out there with Kevin Willis. Then there's Carter. And it's Freak in at the 1 spot. Shot clock at 6. Paul kicks to Pippen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jordan. And that one is hammered home.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Here's Paul. Good work defensively by Carter.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Freak passes to Willis. And a wide open look for Freak. And that's collected by Longley.
Most of the time, that's